This is Rachel Jenkin here with Dennis Hillyer, a local resident of Bayfield, here to share his thoughts and memories on water.
Well, I suppose as far as my personal memories on water, I grew up in the upper Midwest, and there we just sort of took water for granted, and if anything, we had too much of it. We spent most of our time digging ditches and tiling and everything to get rid of the excess. I moved to Colorado to a dry climate for health reasons, and when I got out here, I found the other side of the coin. Out here, you had to work to get water, and you had to dig ditches and put in pipes to get water to someplace where you could use it. Well, I got into the hauling water thing when the first house I bought in the Bayfield area when we moved here. The first thing that happened was my well went dry, and we found out what the joys of hauling water were, and had to set up our own reservoir system and everything else while we drilled a new well, and went through that whole process. And from that perspective, I paid a lot more attention to water. I was fortunate on the property that I bought that had one of the oldest ditch companies in the Bayfield area supplying it, and I actually had some water rights. And the same shovel I used to use to dig a ditch to get rid of water, now I had to use to make the water go where I could use it to grow something. With the property I purchased, I had what amounted to, it's one of the old ditches, and I had a half a share of water. And I thought, well, what in the world is a half a share of water? Turns out on that ditch, it's a significant amount of water. On a lot of ditches, it's very little. And what I had to do then was to understand, first off, a little bit about flood irrigation and getting water to run somewhere. And when you're new at it, it doesn't go where you want it to go. I also learned I had to go buy a pump, get some line and some stuff so I could sprinkle